small inconvenience, little thingy. Unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes on PlayStation. So the previous part did stop early. So you missed like a little bit, the last hour. Luckily, nothing too much has happened. To like quickly recap it, um, what did happen and what we did do. Um, so we went from like, sorry, we went from where is it? We went from here, yes. Like on like a sewer system. That kind of leads you back to the city. Like I said, not much, um, not much on it. A few dark nights, an item here and there, but like I said, not all too much. And now we're pretty much back here, and that brings us back to this bonfire. And if we then like go up the stairs now, it's a shortcut you will unlock. Um, you can open this gate over here, and after opening that gate, you will kind of come to the boss. Or like you will come to the boss, and then you can open the gate. Okay, I'm taking way too much damage here. That is one, and there is two. So I'm quickly gonna take out those guys here. So like you see, you come up here from like the staircase here. If you walk this path back, you actually come to the sewers. And then here you have the boss. So like pretty much all what happened. Like I said, you didn't miss too much. And normally I'm just quickly double checking it, but the next part should be online. Yes, it is. Okay. Like I said, sometimes that unfortunately it happens. That your stream like stops like in the middle of nowhere. And here, if you hammer, you also have you have like two summons you can bring along as well, like Black Hand Gotham. Although I don't really know where we should have found him, and Henri, the girl. We're gonna bring them both along just to see how that goes. Oh, there's a third one here even. It's, could be a player. Buy my sword. Huh. Nice, we got a gesture of him as well. The boss we're fighting has like two swords, a flame and a dark one, and he summons like some phantoms of himself as well. Besides that, That was stupid. Like now he's like summoning the phantom of him. So it's actually a good moment to get some damage in. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually expecting a second phase. Apparently that wasn't the case. Yeah, okay. Like I'm just gonna get this out there for like people that like are against summons. Like I'm not against summons. Like I do bosses without summons as well, but like if the summons are there and I feel that I need them, I'm gonna use them. I feel no shame in it into using them. So I'm just gonna get it out there real quick. Like I love to throw everything at the boss that I can throw at the boss, same as the boss throws everything that he has at me.
Well, speak very well, then take me.
2 more levels and then we have our next achievement slot.
Farewell, Ashen One.
After like some testing, like the hand is nice, but it's a little bit too close range for me. Maybe if you're more a pyromancy and have like more of a melee build as well going, it could be really nice. Pro Flame is nice, but it casts a little bit hard. But I'm also a little bit afraid of the Frost Knights, so that's probably why as well. I actually expect some really cool weapons of him. I really hope that we can get his dual wields. Is it this? Pontiff. Normally there are 2 options there, so yes. First of all, 22, they're pretty heavy on strength. And that's a great sword and that's an ultra great sword. As per the 2 weapons he uses, Wait, no. That's a magic weapon. So with one more, I had the wrong weapon. With one more, we could actually use this. With one more investment in dexterity. Ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Solvent's left hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existed lunar power. Its dark blue hues, deeper than the darkest moon, reflects sorcery. So that is his purple sword, if I'm correct. Assume stands to unleash dark magic. Use normal attack for a lunging thrust and a strong attack for a siding sweep wave. Well, that could be something nice. And right hand representing Profaned Flame. Oh, that's like my skill, Profaned Flame. Long ago, when Zul was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the Profaned Capital and an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Iritel, and a burning ambition took root within him. Temporarily summoned the Profaned Flame, lunged forward and used strong attack to enscourge blade in flame. So I guess you coach your sword in flame and you dash forward. That's kind of what I read about it. I can actually try both of them, but obviously that will be off stream. But as a sorcerer, I go more towards the magic sword, obviously. Um, was a really cool boss fight though. Like it reminds me a little bit of the Lunar Princess you fight in the DLC of Elden Ring. She also has like this two different type of swords, but rather than two, that forms like one weapon. The mice ahead. We will see. Right. No, you never know, but always testing, huh? On hidden walls, secrets. Time for skill. Ooh, ooh. There are two of them. We got both of them. Nice. It's pretty nice balcony though. If you can like stay here and look on that view, man. I also think we have enough Twinkling Titanite to upgrade my Ice Sword again. Um, I think I gonna do that. I was like a little bit hesitating in the beginning to like upgrade stuff, um, especially with like um, special upgrading materials. But the Ice Sword actually has treated me very, very well. Do I trust this? I would say no. Like full of giants. Are they all sleeping? I mean, it seems that it. Oh wait, no, we invaded. Faithful Joker. That could be. Oh no, no. It's probably what is it? I think it's probably some NPC. Yeah. Dwang Twin Spear. Invaded by Aldrich Faithful. What is this? Invasion Fest? Does he not drop something? No? Hmm. Pity. But there is... Oh, I think the third one is over there. Can you see him like all the way up there? Oh wait, there is one over there as well. We might make a run here. Aldrich Faithful Joker. It's full of here, dude. What the hell? Shit. Feel that it might be players, but I'm not sure. It seems that the giants also attack them, but also me. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what what it was there. Like, I'm not really sure if it were like players or like, or if we just had like a huge invasion fest going on. I'm not really sure, but whatever the case, that was quite a bit of invasions. Or was it like some NPC summons with some players, but they kept and kept coming, dude. So we're gonna pretty much know it. Like, if we get invaded again, it could as well be players, and otherwise it were that I'm looking for my souls. Dude. Where are my souls? Oh, here they are. So now it seems there is only now it seems that there is only like none of them. So I think those other two were like players. I'm not gonna lie, that did kind of suck, dude. Like two NPC uh summons and then like two players as well. I was quite a gangbang. I mean, especially like with dealing with the fireballs, dealing with the giants also there. Like it was a lot. Um, but I already had a feeling that like those other two were players because they used like the item to like not make you heal yourself. They uh, they didn't find they didn't find as stupid as a god damn it, dude. They didn't fight as stupid as like NPCs. If I find you, but I cannot reach you, so never mind. But what a bullshit-filled place, dudes. I actually felt that we actually did pretty well, despite that we lost. Like, for the fact we couldn't heal there, like we had to deal with the giants, we had to deal with the fireballs. We already had two NPC invaders, and then like two normal people as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think all things considered, we did pretty well there. So this is a whole interior place. And over here there's nothing. But like in all honesty, like from all the Dark Souls games, I never really have been bothered with PvP, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice that it's there, obviously, but um, it's like a shortcut. Okay. I really feel there should have been an item here. Would have been a nice spot for it. Oh, they're just gonna activate this downwards. The keychain is in front, so that's a mimic. I I do find it nice though. I'm not gonna lie that like enemies also like attack like the invaders here. In Dark Souls 1 that's not the case, but I think it's only fair, you know? Like otherwise the invaders are having like a pretty easy job if they don't need to deal with the enemies. The staff sources get using these weapons. Builder's Fate. Oh, so it's a Fate building spear or like a Fate building staff, not an intelligent one. The only vibe that I have is like I feel that the steady chant like it should like last longer. That for starters. And it would be nice if like staffs had a little bit more variety in their weapon arts. Like the only one with a different weapon art is like is this one that has like poison spores. For the rest, they're pretty much all the same. So it would be nice if they had a little bit more variety. I don't know, like maybe one that has a say chance, the other poison mists, another one sprays eyes, or I don't know, can turn you invisible. I don't know. I'm just naming things. A few more ghosts. They're not all too bad, even when they turn invisible again. I'm I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the players that did invade us. Like like they they pretty much did have some respect for like I was like first dealing with the NPCs and they had like no problem with that. Like they could have like pretty much gang banged me with like with four of them, but they like didn't do that. Or maybe they waited because they knew that it would be attacked or could be attacked by them. That's something that I didn't know. So let's see. That's 420, and that actually hits very hard. Now let's see how magic actually works. Magic fire seems to be more fire resistance. If they respawn and they still drop for 5,000, that's actually pretty nice for them. Maybe a little maybe a little bit annoying. It's a little far, but still, 10,000 souls in a run. It's not nothing. items. If there actually is an illusion and it's true, then they always get a like. Oh, one of those. Beware of wretch. um, Two of those. Great. Of that one was not enough. That actually did less damage than I hoped. They're a little scary though. And then I'm not talking about the way they look. I mean, that looks scary too, but it's especially their damage. Oh no, don't say we triggered the second one. That would have been... Oh, we did trigger the second one. We might be done here. Yeah, we're done here. Like, fighting one of them is already a little challenging, because they have this weird hitbox where you sometimes think that you block them, or you sometimes think that you dodge them and they bite you anyway. But if you then like trigger a second one of those, it's like, ugh. Might actually try fire on them, maybe that works better. But I really felt that magic was like a little bit underwhelming. Probably gonna be underneath. I don't feel like dealing with all those fireballs. But it seems that the giants spam again though, so that's 5,000 in a farm. That's actually not too bad. Especially because they're easy to kill as well. So long that I can fight them like 1v1, it might be good. The moment there's two of them, please don't. I think I already triggered both of them. I did. Gonna try to reset them here. That only one of them is triggered. It's a pity they don't damage each other. That would be great. But it seems that doesn't happen. Let me actually look real quick what we picked up. It looked like a worm or something. Proves an Aldrin faithful has met their duty. Are they still on the ladder? They are. So we might come back for those in a moment. Maybe we're lucky and there's a bonfire closing in. But before that, we have to deal with the Dark Knight. Is that him? Yep. It's kind of funny that I was questioning that, and the moment I was questioning it, he shot a pretty hefty arrow right into my face. I was like on a Londo where there are two. We might try the same trick as we did back then. Named with poison. Wait, no. Might not be necessary. See ya. Very nice. So never mind the poison trick, and will not be necessary. You just kick them off the ledge. Might actually heal myself here, just in case they do this. Thunder attacks. Oh god, wrong weapon. Need to heal, need to dodge. There we go. Actually, if we sneak behind him, we might be able to backstab the guy. Oh, it's too late. Was that kick him far enough? No. But that did frostbite him. No. One more attack. Done for. So we came from there. And then there was a knight here, wasn't there? No, they're probably the ones on top. But I feel that those nights, they're not too bad. And I say that while an arrow is like going straight next to my head. Normally, once you get into melee range, they switch to their sword. I can do some ranged bullshit as well, not only you. Fuck, wrong weapon. Such a weird attack, that one. Ideally, you want them to stab or something, and then you can easily backstab them. And then follow up with a heavy attack. How does that feel? Taken out by ranged bullshit. Time to lure one up. Not gonna fire them both there. It's actually funny, like, if you think about it, back in Dark Souls 1, when you had your first Dark Knight, you were like super afraid of him. And like now you take them out left and right, like they're nothing. I think that's just a little funny. So, is there a bonfire here? By any chance? Seems familiar, yeah, it does. A little bit on Orlando elevator style. Oh, it is. Maybe we are in Orlando. It definitely looks very familiar. But it is 100% progression, huh? Kinda wanna finish up this room first. Or this place, rather. And then after that, I would really like to go to the wolves again. Trying to see what they are guarding. Or what they do drop. Oh, it's pretty nice shortcut. Did I went in here? Oh yeah, that's where the elevator is. Might as well quickly go spend my souls before attempting those docks again. Or like, it's not really docks. I don't know what they are, but I don't like them very much. Um, we'll also be able to equip our fireball again.
Welcome host. Very well then taken.
We have 2 levels. Wait, that's what we needed, 2 levels. Nice.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
It's very nice to have all 3 of them equipped. Although they're pretty mana hungry though. Um, I, I'm already gonna put one more level in my dex for that sword probably. And what we level up then, I still will need to see. I'm not really sure. I'm also holding off my upgrade of my sword a little bit, just in case that I end up switching weapons. I think I also need Twinkling Titanite for like boss weapons. Um, but now let's see if we can take down those dogs. And then I would like to find a next bonfire, and then we continue from there the next time. No, wait. Would that kill us? Oh, no, it didn't kill us, but we took some heavy damage. So we're gonna try the fireball, see if that works better than magic. It is a hard-hitting spell, so I expect some damage. At least that's what we hope, huh? If we stick to the right enough, we might only trigger one. Because fighting them head-on with both of them is just a no. Ooh, that actually did what I was hoping it did. Seems he didn't like that very much, did he? Chaos Bats Vestige. I'm just gonna call it Chaos Bat Fireball. Simple as that. But Chaos Bat Fireball did what I was hoping it did. Hit them so hard. But actually we really need to like choose a staff to to upgrade. Ring of Favor, is that the one? I'm a fan of it, but I'm not a fan of it just because it breaks. Um, Increase HP, stamina, and maximum grip loads. It seems to not break anymore. I'm quickly gonna like confirm that.